Well, the big fundamental was at it again in Game 2. Tim Duncan led the Spurs to another playoff win while scoring 26 points, pulling down 14 rebounds. And for more now on Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals, we bring in Jalen Rose. Jalen, I know that you have a laundry list of reasons why Tim Duncan can be so effective. Why is it that he is so difficult and at times impossible to stop?
Why is Tim Duncan so difficult? Let me list the ways. First and foremost, he's a cerebral player. A lot of times in the era of highlights and whatnot, players tend to play with their athleticism more than their brain. He's a very smart player. He's a tremendous rebounder. He cleans the glass on both ends of the floor. He blocks shots. He's a legitimate 7-footer. And he has a stoic demeanor. You can't look at his face and tell whether he's having a good game or a bad game. He kind of keeps his team at an even keel, being the leader. And also, he's a 20-10 guy. And when you're a 20-10 guy in this league, and teams score around 95 points a game, a lot of times he puts you in a position to win games. And because of that, that's why the San Antonio Spurs have 3 championships and have a 2-0 lead against the Utah Jazz as we speak.
Jalen, on the flip side, Carlos Boozer, 33 points, 15 rebounds. At this point, how worried should Utah be about wasting that kind of an effort?
Well, Carlos Boozer is going to be doing that for the next few years, I assume, as long as he stays healthy, because he's a tremendous player. Here's a guy that, being a right-hand player, finds a way to finish around the basket with his left hand, among the best in this league, using his left hand. He runs the floor, he shoots a medium-range jumper, as you saw really in the Houston series, the way he brought Yao Ming away from the basket. He runs the floor, he plays pick and rolls well. He cleans the glass on both ends. I think Carlos Boozer probably is going to be the power forward of the future in this league.
Series now moves back to Utah. How do they get back into this series, Jalen?
How you get back in this series if you're Utah? You must win Game 3. It breathes hope into your fans, into your locker room, into the media, into the world. If you lose Game 3 and go down 0-3, everybody knows that the series is basically over and possibly a sweep could happen. But if you win Game 3 and you're Utah, you rejuvenate your fan base, you rejuvenate your team, you get energy back into this series with the opportunity to win Game 4. I still feel like the Spurs are going to find a way to get it done, but Game 3 is a pivotal game, and they must get multiple efforts from multiple guys in order to be successful. You need Mehmet Okur to step up and knock down some shots. You need Andre Karolinko to be all over the floor. You need guys like Gordon Giricek who are able to knock down medium range and three-point shots to knock down shots, especially at home.
And Jalen, I have to get your thoughts on the whole draft lottery deal. Portland is sitting there now looking at 2 fantastic players, Greg Oden or Kevin Durant. If you're Portland or you're advising Portland, which one should they take?
Wow, I think if you're Portland, the bet has already been made that you're going to take Greg Oden. Even though you drafted LaMarcus Aldridge last year, who had a tremendous season the second half of the year, as well as Brandon Roy, who was Rookie of the Year. I think in a stacked Western Conference where you have Yao Ming, you have Tim Duncan, and the Western Conference teams have, for the most part, been better the last few seasons from top to bottom. I think you take a center in Greg Oden and try to stabilize what you're trying to create on the inside. And the Pacific Northwest is real excited this morning. I'm pretty sure there's extra sting in that coffee because they got the top 2 picks, with obviously Seattle getting the number 2 pick and the opportunity to take Kevin Durant, who I think is going to be a tremendous player as well.
I think both are pretty much can't miss, but in your opinion, who will have the better professional career?
I think, to be honest, Kevin Durant is going to have a better professional career because of what his body of work. He's able to rebound the ball and block shots like a Greg Oden. If you check their college numbers, they're particularly probably the same, if not Durant did a better job of rebounding and blocking shots. And his upside is so much bigger when you talk about being a perimeter player, being 6'9", being able to dribble the ball, shoot the ball from three-point range, and create mismatches. Obviously, he has to get stronger. I think Greg Oden is going to be a tremendous player as well, but if I had the number 1 pick, I'd probably take Kevin Durant with all things equal.
All right,
Jalen, and it's not because I went to Michigan either.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure of that. Jalen Rose, thank you very much. We appreciate it. By the way, Utah has plenty of time to game plan for Game 3. The series moves to Salt Lake City. They don't play Game 3 until Saturday night.